Hailey Bieber has finally broken her silence about how Justin's been acting lately, and things don't seem lighthearted anymore. Usually, Hailey doesn't say much when Justin shows signs of emotional stress, but this time was different. Her subtle response basically confirmed what fans have suspected for some time. This isn't just a random bad day or some issue with the paparazzi. There seems to be something deeper going on with him. Let's rewind a bit. A few days ago, Justin was spotted outside a coffee shop in Palm Springs, and things took a sudden turn. As soon as he noticed photographers nearby, his mood completely changed. There was no smile, no polite nod, just immediate frustration. He shouted at them to back off and accused them of only being interested in making money by snapping pictures of him, but it wasn't just the yelling that caught people's attention. His voice trembled not out of anger, but like someone emotionally overwhelmed. It didn't feel like your typical celebrity outburst. It seemed like he was genuinely struggling. This wasn't about being irritated by cameras in his face. It felt more serious, as if he's been dealing with a lot for a while and just couldn't hold it in anymore. Now that Hailey has made a statement, even though brief, it's making people take the situation more seriously. It wasn't dramatic or attention-seeking, but enough to make fans think she's feeling the pressure too. Her response confirmed what many were already feeling, that Justin might be dealing with something much heavier than anyone thought. And with how everything is unfolding, it's hard not to be worried about what's really happening in their lives right now. Fans had already been noticing signs that something wasn't right, especially with Justin's recent Instagram posts. He's been sharing emotional captions like, "I want to grow and not react so much," paired with dark, moody photos that don't exactly scream happiness. Naturally, people began to worry. He doesn't look like someone just having a rough day. It feels like he's constantly battling something inside. Something that's keeping him low no matter what's happening around him. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, a response from Hailey. While she hasn't made a bold public statement, people close to her have started talking, and what they're saying isn't easy to hear. According to sources, Hailey's feeling emotionally exhausted. She's privately admitted that Justin's behavior is wearing her down, and she's beginning to feel afraid of how unpredictable things have become. She doesn't think they can continue like this much longer, and this isn't something that just happened overnight. Those close to the couple say Justin has been gradually falling apart for months now. Followers who've been paying attention already sense that something shifted in their relationship. The cute couple posts are gone. They're no longer seen spending time together in public like before. Hailey's been attending events solo, pouring her energy into her skincare line, while Justin seems distant and lost. And the saddest part is that things reportedly got worse after their baby came into the picture. Hailey has always stood by him through the ups and downs, but it's starting to look like she's running out of strength to keep holding everything together. For fans who followed their journey, it's hard not to feel the weight of what's happening between them now. An inside source said there are 4 legitimate reasons why Selena doesn't like Hailey Bieber. Justin supposedly behaved as though he was devastated that he and Selena were breaking up again and that he would never get over her. He even told Selena he was still in love with her as recently as the week he started dating Hailey, and the day before he married Hailey in a quick courthouse ceremony. Now that steady support Hailey's always given is starting to fade. Sources say she's tired of constantly being the one to hold everything up. She's no longer okay with being the person who always has to stay strong while Justin goes through emotional ups and downs. It's becoming too much. She's reportedly asked for some space, not out of anger, but because she needs time to clear her head and stop putting her own needs aside just to keep the peace. It sounds like she's finally admitting that she can't keep sacrificing herself to make the relationship work, but that's not the only thing complicating this situation. Some fans think there's more behind Justin's emotional spiral than just relationship stress or fame-related pressure. They believe it might also be tied to Selena Gomez. Not long ago, Selena dropped a joint album with her fiancé Benny Blanco called I Said I Love You First. The moment it came out, people started analyzing the lyrics. A few lines stood out, not just because they were emotional, but because they reminded fans of her past with Justin. That theory spread fast online. Many feel like the songs might have been a quiet reference to their old relationship. Even if it wasn't meant to stir anything up, the timing and tone of the album reopened old wounds. fans think it may have hit Justin harder than anyone expected, pulling him back into memories and emotions he hasn't fully let go of. So now, everything seems even messy, with Hailey feeling overwhelmed and Selena's music possibly bringing back old feelings. It's no wonder Justin seems stuck in a tough place. Selena has said writing one particular song helped her finally feel some closure, inspired by a dream where an ex finally said sorry. Even though it's been over 7 years since Justin and Selena called it quits, something about their past still seems to linger. Their relationship was never simple. It was emotional, messy, and constantly in the public eye. There were highs and lows that played out in front of millions, making the current situation even harder to ignore. Now that Selena has released new music, those old feelings are being stirred up again. Her fans believe the lyrics aren't just general breakup themes. They think she's saying something more personal. One track in particular, "You Said You Were Sorry," has everyone talking. The title alone made people draw connections to Justin's song Sorry, and the tone of the song carries a familiar emotional weight. From the moment it dropped, people began to suspect it might be about him. Selena explained the song was inspired by a dream where an ex finally said sorry. She didn't name anyone, but that one small comment was all it took for fans to jump to conclusions. Her music is bringing old emotions back into the spotlight, making the situation even more tangled. Just when it looked like Justin was trying to move forward, writing and expressing pain through music can be healing, but when someone is still creating songs inspired by a past relationship, it usually means those feelings haven't fully faded. It doesn't necessarily mean she wants to get back together, but it shows that part of her still hasn't let go of that story completely. At the same time, Justin's behavior online seems to show he's paying attention and possibly reacting. He's been sharing Instagram stories that don't feel random, from memes to emotional quotes. Everything he's posting feels like a glimpse into his current mindset. One clip in particular got a lot of attention: me acting psycho daily, when I'm just a sweet, cute, innocent girly who crashes out sometimes. That post alone sparked a wave of conversation online. It felt like he was subtly admitting he's emotionally struggling and trying to keep it together with everything going on. Selena's revealing lyrics, his unpredictable social media posts, and Hailey's growing silence, fans are connecting the dots. They're seeing a pattern of emotional chaos unfolding in real time. Whether it's lingering feelings from the past, the stress of living under constant public pressure, or cracks forming in his marriage, Justin seems to be at a breaking point. And instead of things settling down, it feels like the drama is only growing. The internet is watching every move, trying to figure out what's really going on beneath the surface. And right now, it all just looks messy. Hailey Bieber looks completely worn out after years of trying to hold things together, while Justin goes through one emotional crisis after another. It seems like she's finally reached her limit. She's been patient, loyal, and supportive, but everyone has a breaking point, and it looks like she's at hers. On the other side of this tangled situation is Selena Gomez, who seems to be dealing with her past in a quieter, more creative way. She's not going on social media rants or giving dramatic interviews. Instead, she's pouring everything into her music, expressing the feelings she might not say out loud. And then there's Benny Blanco, staying by her side and showing support in his own way while continuing to write love songs that feel genuine and calm. What's really clear now is that all three of them, Hailey, Justin, and Selena, are stuck in a cycle of unresolved emotions, nonstop public pressure, and the kind of fame that never gives you a break. Nothing stays private. Every glance, every post, every quote turns into headlines, debates, and internet theories. It's no longer just about their personal lives. It's become something the whole world watches, comments on, and judges. Fans remain split. Some believe Justin and Selena never really moved on emotionally, while others focus on what's happening between Justin and Hailey now. Then Selena made a quiet but powerful statement: "When Vinny looks at me, I don't think he sees anything but who I am." That one sentence hit a nerve. It made people wonder if she finally found something she didn't have before, someone who sees her for her true self without all the baggage. The connections, the pain, the history, it's all still there, just hidden behind social media filters and carefully chosen moments. If you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news and the real stories behind the headlines, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't miss a moment of the drama, the music, and the truth right here.